Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be comparing the i3-6100 versus the G4560 on 10 games on a B150M PRO-VDH motherboard, a Skylake motherboard. I didn't have access to a Kaby Lake motherboard, but the G4560 worked anyway. I had to upgrade the BIOS. I forgot to do that the first time I installed the CPU, so the computer didn't work. I had to put the i3 back again, upgrade the BIOS, and the PC worked again, so keep that in mind. You need to upgrade the BIOS if you have a Skylake motherboard. A very important thing to keep in mind, if you get a Kaby Lake motherboard, the maximum frequency of the RAM can be 2400 MHz. In the Skylake motherboards is 2133 MHz. That will mean better performance on CPU-bound scenarios. I don't have the hardware to test that, but I left a link in the description below from Digital Foundry. There they test this same CPU on different RAM frequencies, so you can see the difference. So expect better performance with higher RAM frequency. I'll be testing Battlefield 1 single player, then Just Cause 3, Fallout 4 with unlocked frame rates, GTA 5, Hitman on a very busy place, The Division benchmark, Assassin's Creed Unity, The Witcher 3 on Novigrad, Rise of the Tomb Raider on a very CPU intensive place, and finally I'll be testing Ghost Recon Wildlands Open Beta, the benchmark tool. In all those games my objective is to be CPU bound, so I'll lower the settings trying to get over 60 frames per second. On some games I'm able to go over 100 frames per second. The objective here is to stress the CPU, so it's the bottleneck in the system. That's why I didn't test multiplayer. I need to have very similar recordings on both things, so single player games are best for that. So now I will see you at the end of the video when I say my conclusions.
Instead of adventure, we found fear. And in war, the only true equalizer is death.
Dispatch. Target is still at large. Find him.
Enjoy, sir. Or Crystal Dawn.
Hey,
Look, sir. How's it going?
I could just about strangle you. What kind of idiot? Show him some of the face.
You, head down to the old radio. Get the generator working. We need to get one last transmission out. And let the other settlements know what's coming. I'll do what I can. You two.
I need more wood for the fire.
They needed most of the lumber to repair the guard towers. We'll have to make do with what we have.
Well, if they need arrowheads for the battle, they could send them coming.
Lara, I'm sorry if Sophia was less than welcoming.
I understand. I'm just glad you were there to vouch for me.
My people have spent decades fighting outsiders. It's not an easy habit to break. See if you can lend a hand with the preparations.
So as you can see, the i3-6100 has slightly better frame rates, depending on the game. The performance difference wasn't that big. I mean, if you're targeting 60 frames per second, the performance difference was pretty much 3 to 5 frames, not really much of a difference. Of course, if the frame rate is higher, you'll see bigger differences. That's why on Battlefield 1 on some parts, the i3 had like 10 frames more. But those games have some variations. It won't be the exact same all the time. The explosions can vary in some places, so keep that in mind. But I think that the G4560 is a much better choice than the i3-6100. It's way better value. I got the G4560 on eBay from Ant Online. They didn't pay me to say that, I'm just telling you where I got it. It was $59.99 US. I bought it like 3 weeks ago and it arrived today. But you can find it for around $65 US. And the i3-6100 now is around $115 on Amazon for what I could see. The G4560 is much cheaper and the performance is very similar. So I don't see a reason to have an i3 anymore. I will replace the i3 with the G4560 on my usual videos, so I can recommend it to more people. If you're on a budget, you got an even cheaper PC for almost the same performance and a much lower price. So yeah, in my opinion, the G4560 is a fantastic CPU for the money, and it's my choice over an i3-6100. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.